Welcome, one of the nicest in the game, coming straight out of Jacksonville, Florida. Here on the show here tonight, Generation Now has a brand new Gangsta Grillz project out right now. It's flaming hot right now all throughout the country. Well Sed, available on all platforms. Make sure you go check it out. Seddy Hendrinx is in the building here tonight. Sports and hip hop with DJ Mad Max, Live 365, iHeartRadio. Seddy, what's going on, man? How's your night going?
Going on, man? What's good, man? My day going wonderful, man. How you feeling?
I'm doing pretty good. I like the T-shirt that you got on there, representing Kanye West.
You already know what it is, man. Gen now.
Manifesting to be working with him someday, especially with his production.
This year I'm working with Kanye.
Working with Kanye.
Yeah.
That's a fact. I saw that you were manifesting winning your BET award in the future as well when you're on the BET award carpets.
Yep, that's finna happen soon too. Seddy Hendrinx will be the star in the game. Facts.
It's going to be big time. You've manifested a lot. How was your Atlanta FX premiere being at the carpet? Because I know you do want to get into the film world as well.
Yeah, I need to hop in that film world, man. Tell him come get your boy right in the film, man. I'm good, man. I got the looks for it. But nah, it was good, all jokes aside, man. It was a wonderful experience. Shout out to James Gambino and all his success, man. It was wonderful. The first 2 seasons of Atlanta is crazy. But I love the new stuff he got coming with it, man. It's wonderful. It's a great experience.
He does. I was reading and just doing my research about some certain roles that you would love to play. Something Denzel Washington and Kevin Hart with Spiritual Soldiers.
Yeah, for sure. That'll be fine for me, man. I'm on that 130%. Denzel, I'm really good at it. That's my favorite actor.
What specific role Denzel Washington that you would love to play? Something like in Training Day, John Q.
Training Day and Man on Fire.
Man on Fire. That's tough, man. But Well Sed, it's available on all platforms right now. Make sure you go check that out. How are you feeling about this and the traction that it's been receiving? Because it's a deep project, and I feel as though it's a statement because it's blatant in the title, Well Sed.
Yeah, man. It's number 48 overall. I think I'm number 15 right now.
Yeah.
Pop, hip hop, and R&B. I think overall I'm 48. That's in the world. I'm 48 overall and 15 on the chart. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing good, man. I'm trying to get in that top 10, top 10, top 10.
Nowadays, you got to die to get a bunch of hearts and likes. That's a real line right there off Crash Dummies.
Real, man. I appreciate you. That's one of my favorite tracks on the tape.
That's my favorite one on the tape because me being from the tri-state area, I love that New York hip hop, and I always look in artists. What's something that they had that's unique? What's something that a story that they're telling like that brings us back in the day? And you were well trained because your mother introduced you to all that hip hop and R&B, all the bars, Michael Jackson, and you always say that the base of your songs are the roots of R&B.
Exactly, man. I see you did your homework, man. That's fire, yeah, bro. That's really what it is with me, man. I grew up on hip hop, R&B. When you growing up on a lot of it, you got to have a good mixture. My mama made sure I knew how to have the melodies in me, and I also some bars. So yeah.
You could definitely tell that in Crash Dummies, you had that because you always like to make it official and tell people that I can really do this. I can really rap.
Yeah, for sure. I don't need the auto-tune. I can really go bar for bar with probably your favorite rapper.
You can. Who is someone that you would love to go bar for bar with on a track?
Somebody I would love to go bar for bar with. I would love to go bar for bar with. Who would I love to go bar for bar with? Andre 3000.
3 Stacks. That would be tough.
Yeah, I know. That's the teacher.
Absolutely. One of the greatest to ever do it on the mic, hands down, lyrically, and just getting more into your experience and just growing up in the hip hop world, you know, being in the R&B state of things and just manifesting drama because your favorite Gangsta Grillz mixtape was Dedication.
Yeah, Dedication was my favorite one.
With Lil Wayne, and you were manifesting this because when you had your time, I was doing my research that when you were in the county, you told everyone in there, you said, I'm going to sign the drama. Now, what was it about your gut instinct that you were going to sign the drama out of everyone else in the industry? Because you were going to other labels. You were thinking about it.
Yeah, I was thinking about going with other labels, but I never put my foot on art where I knew my gut instinct was drawn because I seen what he did. By Dedication being one of my favorite mixtapes, by him like having a wonderful track sheet, you know what I'm saying, and keeping himself relevant in the game from then to now. I'm like, man, I ain't trying to work with nobody else. It's the only person I feel like can get my career and put it where it needs to go. So.
Just hearing the story about you getting the deal with Generation Now and how you were getting involved with Mean Street and you were sneaking in there with the engineer, David, and you just going in there and working and getting on Peasy's instrumental. And then eventually pulling up to video shoots and then getting your work in front of Willie Joe, who's your manager. And then eventually he was like, oh, man, you really got the talent. And then he put you in front of Drama, and Drama was like, I got to take you.
Yeah, for sure. That's exactly what happened. You know the whole exactly how it happened.
It's amazing to see how he took you under his wing and that you're going he's really took you under because you went to the BET Awards together, you're pulling up to interviews with each other, and he's really giving you some great advice. What was it about it that DJ Drama said in particular that just made you stand out from everyone else in the game that no one else has?
My sound is unique, it's potent, it's strong, it's real music, it's undeniable. Everybody can't say that about their music. As bad as they want to say it, you say it, they lying, but everybody can't say that about their music. So that's why DJ Drama said it.
It absolutely, and you could tell, and you always pay homage in your music to the legends. I love what you did with Roots 2, your album, because the album cover was inspired by Old Dirty Bastards. Return to the 36 Chamber.
And Trick Daddy.
Yeah.
Yep, Trick Daddy did it too on the food stamp card from Miami.
That's right. Just learning about your whole life story, man, and just how you make it from humble beginnings and struggles because, being from Jacksonville and Duval, which is your city, it was treacherous. You've described it in the past.
Yeah, my boy said Duval. Yeah, Duval County. Yeah, man, it was treacherous growing up in Duval County, but it had its good times, it had its bad, just like any other dangerous or, you know what I'm saying, a city that has a reputation of getting stuff done. Yeah, everybody gonna grow up a certain way, but it is what it is at this point. You know what I'm saying? Like I made it out of that. I'm still going back to that, and I handle up and take care of that. So shout out Duval County. I'm always represent for my city. Everybody know how I rock by that 904.
Do you feel as though that Jacksonville is on the map because, as far as artist wise, because as of recent, you have Nardo Wick and Fulio, you have a bunch of artists coming out of the Jacksonville area and making some noise. Do you feel as though, especially you, when you're blowing up right now, do you feel as though that you guys are officially on the map in the music scene?
Yeah, man. Shout out Nardo Wick, man. Shout out Lil Papa, you know what I'm saying?
Lil Papa's doing his thing too.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, we on the map. Duval County is definitely on the map.
It's just going to keep growing further and further. It just getting it more to your story and just learning about everything because you want to open up a hospital in the near future as well as doing some things with art and landscaping,
That's
healthcare.
I want to change the world. I want to literally try to heal her, man. This earth, she needs some help, man. So I want to actually do my part and start trying to heal this world, heal this earth the best way I can. Just not with music. Music is gonna be the gateway for me to open up to actually help her and get this earth back together and help the people on this earth.
Proper preparation prevents poor performance.
Will you tell me?
That's the phrase that you live by.
I live by that. I stand on that.
You were creative from the beginning, just learning about it because in 7th grade you won an oil pastel contest for drawing Van Gogh.
Yeah, I did. Yep, sure did. I love art, man. Oil pastel painting on my fingertips and shit.
Are you the one that designed your album covers?
No, I didn't. I forgot. I tagged him though.
You tagged him.
D-Cat did too. Shout out D-Cat. D-Cat caught the photo, and he also tagged the artist.
I could definitely see you doing some things with art in the near future because you have that artistic vision and you just getting into more of this work on this new album because you work with T-Pain and when you met with him, you gave him his flowers and you're not a fanboy. You're not the one to really just get starstruck at all. And that's important in this game, just staying level headed. But there's something that he was stressing recently that I'd love to have your take on because he's always speaking about it is that don't listen to an artist's advice because he said that if he would have listened to Scott Storch, he wouldn't have been where he is today as far as he thought that auto-tune wasn't going to last Scott Storch. And you see what happened with T-Pain and utilizing that, how that really set forth in his career. Do you agree with that statement or do you think that it's important to take an artist's advice sometimes or has it actually worked for you in which, sometimes taking an artist's advice is right?
Yeah, sometimes it's worth for me to take certain artists' advice or people who were artists, but I think you as a man or as a person, period, you should always stand on your own 10. You should always have your own gut instinct and know what you're gonna do. There is no ifs in this game. There is no like, you gotta know exactly what you want to do. You gotta know this is gonna happen. You gotta know, like it's cool to go to people and you know what I'm saying and get their opinion if they want, but if you're strong enough to ignore that opinion or take it in, that's on you. But you always supposed to automatically just know this is what's going on. I got faith in you. You know what I'm saying? So it's cool to listen to people every now and again. Just take everything with a grain of salt. Know how to have a balance with this. You feel me?
Crash Dummies, you talk about Def a lot about it. I referenced the lyric earlier, and you had an infatuation with Def even since a young age, and then you talked with your mother about it. she had an infatuation with death as well, and you said that you'd be drawing in school, and then you would think about getting hit by a car.
Yeah, a little crazy shit like that, weird shit like that. Me being from Florida, my little site down there, I just be having little issues. I used to have issues where I used to just be in my own zone and then out the blue. You know, you ever thought I know you ever been thinking out the blue and then you just think of some weird shit out the blue, like damn, you getting hit by a car, some shit. Yeah, it'd be like that sometimes.
Have you been able to overcome that in which you could put those thoughts aside?
Yeah, hell yeah,
Yeah.
hell yeah. Still fighting, but you know.
I heard that you suffer from PTSD from being shot and you still look in your rearview mirror. How has that changed now, especially with the escalation of gun violence going on in this country, being successful? How has that changed now, and how have you been going up against it and just keeping yourself safe during
I've
these
been doing,
times?
I've been doing real good, staying out the way. I've been staying my ass out the way and just been cool.
That's
That's all.
important,
Mm-hmm.
especially during these times, man. It's insane. People are too gun happy.
Yeah, these times crazy, man. All you gotta do is keep your head up, stay prayed up, and stay out the way.
Stay out the way, man, and just learning about you being homeless and coming out of that, because you pulled up in a limo to the shelter and just learning how to get out of that situation. Is there times when you reflect back in there that you were put there for a reason when you're younger to get to where you are now, that was like a lesson that God was teaching you?
Yeah, God made us go through it. We had to, you know. I didn't know I wouldn't think about music at the time, but you know, I just know that was a lesson that God wanted us to go through at that specific period of time, you know, and we went through it, we conquered it. All praise be to Him.
You went through it, you conquered it, you're here today. You're still striving here in the industry right now, and you're going to be going up soon, because I know that you had some like Rolling Loud performances back in the day. I was here when doing my research. They were canceled in Miami.
Yeah, man, I had the Rolling Loud, I had the South by Side, I had all that, man. I got put back on it since. They overlooking it, but Rolling Loud is love, man. I appreciate y'all. Y'all gonna see what it is soon with us, with me.
You're going to touch the Grammy stage soon too.
Oh yeah, real soon. I'm talking about sooner than soon.
What are you planning to conquer this year? Because I remember last year it was your goal in getting $1 million in a plaque. What are your next goals, or if you haven't achieved those yet?
$1 million is flat.
Still haven't achieved it. Still on the checklist.
Yeah. Still on that motherfucking checklist, man. I need it.
I want to get into this picture that your manager posted on Instagram with you and Drake. I want to show it to the audience, for the people tuned in right now, and just describe to me where this was at and if you had any words with him.
Yeah, I had some words with him, walked up to him, let him know, yo, bro, I rock with your shit. You feel me? Like, I'm fucking with you. Like, yo, that's love, appreciate it, love. Picked it up with him. That's it. He rocking with my shit, though. His DJ stuff, I remember when I first got signed to Drum, low key drop, and it was playing in his spin, and Drake walked up to his DJ, like, what you know about that Seddy? What you know about that low key? Like, yeah, I'm on that. So it was cool, like, you know what I'm saying? It was cool knowing that one of the legends of the game knows my music or knows who I am. At the Jack Harlow event too, that was shout out my brother Jack Harlow.
I see work between you and Drake coming soon. He's always tapped in with the newer artists, especially the ones that are buzzing too.
Yeah, for sure. Mandatory. Facts.
You had the opportunity to work with G Herbo. How was that experience working with him? And did you have a conversation with him about perhaps with the PTSD that you've been going through throughout your life? Because he's been real vocal about his PTSD.
No, I never talked to her about no PTSD, but when he seen me, he let me know what it was. Like, bro, hey, shorty, you know, niggas know who you is, nigga, you fresh as hell. Yeah, boy, you raw, all that, man, you good. I asked him and all, I said, what you think I need to do to keep going? Like, bro, he was like, man, you good. You short of trust me, you good. Just keep working, keep going. He was like, they own your shit. That was 2 years ago. Well, that was a year ago.
Yeah, G Herbo's been a real one in the industry, just opening up about what's real in his life and expressing it in his album and just talking about it in interviews. We got to touch on Fivio Foreign, because you work with him with Groovy on this. You guys
Yeah,
made a perfect match on this for feature wise.
for sure. Shout out Father. Crazy.
How'd you guys like link up for this?
Shout out the label, man. Lake had done made that happen, man. Shout out Mace. Had our song put it together. And it was that, you know what I'm saying? They put the record together, had the verse ready for him. He heard it. Go.
Yeah. I want to touch on this album title that you had back in the day, project title, Black Hearted Demon. Why did you feel as though you were a black hearted demon in that title?
for a lot of demonic, crazy, wicked ass shit at the time. And I ain't know no other way to get it off. I was on straight demon time around that time. I ain't want to hear nothing. I ain't feel like talking about nothing. I ain't feel like answering nobody. I just felt like I needed to vent and get this off my chest. So BHD was a way of venting and getting a lot of anger off my chest and just telling the truth early about this demonic and crazy shit I was fighting on a day-to-day basis.
Pressure Burst Pipes, that's a book that you helped write with your mother as well.
That's a book that she wrote all by herself. I just helped my mama put it out and get it established for the world to hear and see. Pressure Burst Pipes, wonderful book. Y'all go get that. Amazon, the link, bio, gang gang.
Make sure you go check that out. How's your mother feel about your career, man, and how everything's been blowing up, especially when you were able to get that sample from SWV's Week on Low Key?
Yeah, she loved it. It was wonderful. She loved every moment of it. She loves how she actually got a son that makes great music that she can listen to. My niece, nephew, sister, brother listen to it. This is all a full circle blessing, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't know no other word to say. It's blessed.
I've read in the past about your therapy session. You felt as though that you were weak when doing it, but then you said that you need it. Have you been taking some therapy sessions as of recent?
Nope.
Have you reconsidered?
I ain't been in therapy in a minute. I've been doing good. I just been smoking weed, working with my head up, just working. That's been keeping me out of therapy. That's been keeping me out of a lot of stuff.
And you could tell that you're focusing the game right now. Seddy Hendrinx, is there anything else you want to let the audience know, your fans know that about this new project, Well Sed, or anything that we didn't cover here tonight? Because we covered a lot of ground.
Nah, man, you did good, DJ Man Max. I appreciate you for having me, man. Seddy Hendrinx, Well Sed out right now. Make sure y'all go stream and get that everywhere. Turn up, turn up, turn up.
Turn up, man. And shout out to Willie Joe for connecting us, man. I got Well Sed in my rotation. Anytime that you need any promo, you're always welcome on the show. You can follow him at Seddy Hendrinx on Instagram, Twitter, and you're on TikTok as well, right?
Yeah.
You can follow him. Same thing, Seddy Hendrinx. You got him right there. Seddy Hendrinx, enjoy the rest of your night, all right? Take care, stay safe. I'm looking forward to everything that you achieve. BET Award on the way, Grammy on the way, Oscar on the way.
Yo, I appreciate it, my G. Be safe, DJ.
You already know, man. Be safe. Peace out, man.